In this lecture, we are going to discuss two major topics. The first one is control processes and systems. And in this topic, we are going to explain why and how managers control and the control process and control tools and techniques. The second topic is organization structures and design. And in this topic, we are going to explain organizing as a management function and traditional organization structures, in addition to horizontal organization structures. And we are going to answer a very important question, which is how are organizational designs changing the workplace? Let us begin with control processes and systems. Now, why and how managers control? At the beginning, we can define controlling as the process of measuring performance and taking corrective action as needed. We have three types of controls. First, feed-forward controls are accomplished before a work activity begins. They ensure that directions are clear and that the right resources are available to accomplish them. Second, concurrent controls make sure that things are being done correctly, and they allow corrective actions to be taken while the work is being done. Third, feedback controls take place after an action is completed, and they address the question, now that we are finished, how did we do? And what did we learn for the future? The figure you see shows the three types of controls we have illustrated in the previous slide and indicate how we can use these controls in solving problems in the organization. As you see, feed-forward controls helps in solving problems before they occur, and concurrent controls helps in solving problems while they are occurring. And finally, feedback controls helps in solving problems after they occur. Also, we can classify the control as internal control and external control. Internal control is self-control and occurs as people take personal responsibility for their work, while external control is based on the use of bureaucratic, clan, and market control systems. The control process. The first step in the control process is to establish performance objectives and standards that create targets against which later performance can be evaluated. The second step in the control process is to measure actual performance and specifically identify what results are being achieved. The third step in the control process, of course, is to compare performance results with objectives to determine if things are going according to plans. The fourth step in the control process is to take action to resolve the problems or explore opportunities that are identified when results are compared with objectives. The figure you see indicates the 4 steps in the control process which are identified in the previous slide. Control tools and techniques. There are many tools can be used in the control process. First, a project. A project is a unique event that must be completed by a specified date. Project management is the process of ensuring that projects are completed on time, on budget, and according to objectives. Second, Gantt charts assist in project management and control by displaying how various tasks must be scheduled in order to complete a project on time. Third, CPM PERT analysis assists in project management and control by describing the complex networks of activities that must be completed in sequence for a project to be completed successfully. Fourth, economic order quantities and just-in-time deliveries are common approaches to inventory cost control. Fifth, break-even analysis. Break-even analysis identifies the points where revenues will equal costs under different pricing and cost conditions. Sixth, financial control of business performance is facilitated by a variety of financial ratios such as those dealing with liquidity, leverage, assets, and profitability. Seventh, the balanced scorecard. The balanced scorecard measures overall organizational performance in 4 areas: financial, and customers, and internal processes, and innovation. Now, let us explain organization structures and design. Let us begin with organizing as a management function. Organizing is the process of arranging people and resources to work toward a common goal. While organizing decisions, divide up the work that needs to be done and allocate people and resources to do it, and coordinate results to achieve productivity. A structure is the system of tasks and reporting relationships and communication that links people and positions within an organization. Note that there are 2 types of structures: the formal structure, such as that in an organization chart, which describes how an organization is supposed to work, and the informal structure of an organization consists of the informal relationships that develop among members. Traditional organization structures. First, functional structures. In functional structures, people with similar skills who perform similar activities are grouped together under a common manager. The figure you see explains functional structures in a business firm and in branch bank and the community hospital as examples of functional structures. The second type in traditional organization structures is divisional structures. In divisional structures, people who work on a similar product or work in the same geographical region or serve the same customers or participate in the same work process are grouped together under common managers. The figure you see explains the divisional structures based on product and geography and the customer and the process. The third group in traditional organization structures is a matrix structure. A matrix structure combines the functional and divisional approaches to create permanent cross-functional project teams. The figure you see explains the matrix structure in a small multi-project business firm. Horizontal organization structures. The first group in horizontal organization structures is team structures. Team structures use cross-functional teams and task forces to improve lateral relations and problem solving at all levels. The figure you see explains how a team structure uses cross-functional teams for improved lateral relations. The second group in horizontal structures is network structures. Network structures use contracted services and strategic alliances to support a core organizational center. The figure you see explains a network structure for a web-based retail business. The third group in horizontal organization structures is boundaryless structures or boundaryless organizations which combine team and network structures with the advantages of technology to accomplish tasks and projects. Also, there are what is called virtual organizations. Virtual organizations use information technology to mobilize a shifting mix of strategic alliances to accomplish tasks and projects. The figure you see explains an example of the boundaryless organization which eliminates internal and external barriers. Now, how are organizational designs changing the workplace? To answer this question, first, contingency in organizational design basically involves finding designs that best fit situational features. Second, mechanistic designs are bureaucratic and vertical, performing best for routine and predictable tasks. Third, organic designs. Organic designs are adaptive and horizontal, performing best in conditions requiring change and flexibility. Fourth, key organizing trends include fewer levels of management, more delegation and empowerment, decentralization with centralization, and fewer staff positions.